Hey, this just in. We're up to 25 subscribers. Let's get the ball rolling. Hey guys, this is Chris with Drop Dice. First off, thank you for your subscriptions. Anybody who is watching this and is not currently a subscriber, please feel free to go ahead and click that subscribe button. Every like, comment, and subscription that I get kind of encourages me to do these videos some more. I know that it's kind of slow growth at the beginning, and I'm hoping that I can maybe hit 100 after a couple months here. So feel free to tell your friends and everything that my content is out there. Now, what I'd like to do for you is kind of a channel update. So my channel is not going to change any sort of content as far as how I'm providing it to you. Wednesdays I'm still going to keep as world building, and Saturdays I'm still going to keep as community commentaries. Saturdays I like that because it's kind of my video response to things that are going on in the community, mainly stuff that's on the YouTube Brigade or the Tabletop One Shot group on Facebook's pages. However, some of that stuff also comes from me watching other people's videos. And so as the time goes along, you'll notice that a lot of my stuff is kind of on topics that I've seen in the community that are a little bit more current. And it's just going to be kind of my commentary for it. If it does encourage you to give your own commentary, please feel free to put those in the comments. And if you'd like to join the active conversation, let me know, and I'll direct you over to the correct group for that. Whether it happens to be a forum or if it was the original author of the video, I'm always going to include the original author of the video inside my notes. And I should reference which forum I found the conversation in. If I forget, please let me know in the comments. And then the other thing that we're going to do is Wednesdays, we're going to keep that as world building. Right now, we're kind of in a basics, getting the foundation laid. And just like building, you need that clear foundation before you can start building up anything. Or to keep with my painting reference, you need to have that base layer before you can actually put down your masterpiece. So with that, we're going to kind of explore a little bit of these basics, and then just kind of bear with me if you happen to be a more advanced student. And then we'll get to more like theological questions about like which races you should pick. Why did you pick those races? What do they mean? Things like that. For this world, I intend to do a lot of custom content, just throwing that out there as a fair warning for everybody. So you may see a video that is only dedicated to me talking about a custom race that I built. That is very on purpose. I want to show people that with Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition, because that's the version that or the system I should say, that I chose to use, you can hack or change or customize anything you want to it. There's a lot of great content online about people who are already doing this, and I think it's becoming more of a accepted thing within our culture to go ahead and do these things and to do them correct. For a while there was a lot of hacking and stuff like that was done, but you'd see it in 3rd edition where you'd go to like the 3rd edition wiki and there'd be a class and they're called like the emulator, and his thing was he would emulate other people's classes and he would do it better, and it was kind of a jab in the face for anybody who wasn't the emulator or whatever the class was. That kind of tone of creating uber custom content, I've noticed, is kind of falling to the wayside. And that's a great thing because it allows me to tell players, hey, you found this class that's online. Let me look at it. And a lot of people are kind of going in there with this fair assessment kind of mentality, and they come out with a good, solid class that's playable. As far as custom content, one of the providers that I would like to direct your attention to is Jarl DM, who I'll actually have a link inside the comment or the description box below. Jarl DM is actually going to be starting a Mythic Viking themed game. In that game, I will be playing, and you'll see some liked videos, or at least a custom playlist of those videos on my site or on my YouTube channel as well. But I do recommend, if you are not currently subscribed to him, please go ahead and subscribe to him. He's got a lot of good stuff. I'm also going to include his website, because on his website he has the custom content that goes as part of the Horns of Ceranos campaign. Inside there, you're going to find my character, who happens to be a half-giant. It's kind of like how half-orcs are in the world, basically amplified a little bit higher. Half-giants are subject to a lot of prejudice against them. And so that's going to be kind of fun to play up. And then the other thing that I have going is I have a custom background that I created, which if you check my blog, again, in the description box, there's a custom background called Refugee that I created. Originally, it was for one of my games that never quite fired, but basically it was a refugee from a magical apocalypse. And we altered it a little bit, and so basically my character is a refugee because the Dark Elves of the North attacked my village and killed most everyone. I happen to be one of the few survivors. There's going to be another player in the group that happens to have been from my village. However, he left and went to become more of like a raiding Viking, and I'm a lot younger than he is. So we'll have kind of this almost big brother type relationship going into the game, because we both happen to be half giants. We both happen to be from this destroyed village, and I think that that's a good place for us to kind of start and play with. Now, like I said, definitely check out his custom content, because there's bound to be stuff inside there that you may like. A lot of it is in playtest stages, so when you look at some of the classes that are on there, keep in mind that they may be a little overpowered for your game, or they may be underpowered for your game. Just check them out, try them, and if you happen to have any feedback, please let him know. He is very open to conversation. And other than that, that's pretty much what we're talking about. Now, I mentioned my blog. I just posted a new post today, which has actually gotten a lot of attention, even though it's only been up for just a little while now. Essentially, what I'm looking at doing is, I mentioned in the welcome video that I love Super Sentai and Power Rangers. Right now, there's not a system that I really care for that actually shows Super Sentai and Power Rangers in the style of play that I would like. So what I'm going to do is actually hack another game system, either Apocalypse World, Dungeon World, or possibly Blades in the Dark. It kind of depends on which one I think fits better. Right now, I'm leaning a little bit more towards Blades in the Dark because they have different play books for each character, and then they have a team playbook, which I think will match up with this idea of having advancements for your character and advancements for the team. And then I'll probably have like a mech sheet in there as an extra thing. It depends. I haven't quite knocked out everything for it just yet. It's all kind of thoughts rumbling around in my head right now. But part one that talks about tropes is actually on the blog right now. It talks about the value of tropes in RPGs in general, but it is more focused on the Super Sentai. I would recommend that you check that out. And if you happen to be a fan, let me know if you want to see some Super Sentai content on my channel as I start to develop things. At a minimal, I'm going to show you guys playtests of the content as I develop it, which, bear in mind, it is in the earliest of stages right now. Blades in the Dark just finished kickstarting, and so I kind of want to let it come out. It's supposed to come out in November before I get really too started on hammering out details of rules. If I get a little antsy, I may jump the gun and use the quick start rules and hammer out my own version of quick start Super Sentai RPG type rules. I need to come up with a better name. If you guys happen to have a suggestion for a name for the Super Sentai RPG, go ahead and let me know. Inside the RPG, I'm probably going to come up with my own custom power team, if you will, and I'll have like a theme song and stuff like that. And if that is something you guys are interested in, let me know in the comments, and we'll start to see it on the channel. I can't promise a day for it just yet, because like I said earlier, 2 days is actually working out perfect for me. What may end up happening is, if that's something that's desired, I may just drop special videos every once in a while that are kind of like just video updates about the channel and about Super Sentai RPG. All right, guys, this video is going a little bit longer than I expected, so for now, I'm just going to leave it at that. Thank you for your subscriptions and your support. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you have not done so already. And I'll see you at the gaming table.